product positioning posts are where you are actually doing a post directly about your product. Until people become product aware, it's very unlikely that they'll reach out to you in the DMs. It's not impossible. It certainly happens, but the majority of people, until they have an idea of your coaching, they're not going to jump into the DMs. If they don't know what you're coaching, they don't know if it's £10 or £10,000. They don't know if it's group or if it's one-to-one. They don't know if it's online, if it's offline. They don't know what this is, what the perceived result is, what the time frame associated, and what the prices are. If they've got none of these boxes ticked, it's very difficult to get those people booking in calls with you to find out more about coaching. Why? Because they don't actually know if they want it. They could be hanging on your every word. They might think you are absolutely incredible.
You are incredible.
Every single thing that comes out of your mouth could not be any better. But they have no clue what the exact result is that you provide for your clients, how it works, what the system is, any of these different things, and how it's different from anything else that they've tried and failed with in the past. Until they understand your product, what the delivery points are, where you take people from A to B, what is that result, what does it look like? In general, if they do not know the product, it is very, very difficult to get them to want to reach out to you. So product positioning posts are amazing. That's not the point of this podcast, but it's true. So product positioning is one of them. I wanted to make clear what that was. Second of all is proof-based content. Proof-based content is when you're talking about the results of your clients. Proof-based content to an extent can be talking about your own results to some extent. I actually think that you should be talking about that, but I look at that as story-based content. I don't think that you should be the best example of your product working. I think that is N equals 1, and I think that a much better way to showcase that you're coaching, not you and your discipline and this and that and the other, but your coaching gets people results, is to showcase the results of your clients. That's why everybody in my marketplace talks about how much money they've made selling business coaching and everything in between, and you very, very, very rarely see them sharing anything about client wins. On the contrary, I've never ever talked about my own earnings, what I've done in a month, what I've done in a year, what I've done here, there, or anywhere, but every single day I show up on socials and I share proof, either as a direct post, put it into my stories, send it out as an email. I get to share proof every single day because we've got an abundance of it. If you've ever seen me do my January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, and so on and so forth wins, you know what I'm talking about here. There's no shortage of incredible wins of coaches going to 6, multi-6 and 7 figures inside our coaching systems, product aware, private coaching systems of scale. So if you need to become product aware, that's what we do. We help coaches go to 6, multi-6 and 7 figures inside their coaching business. Those two different pieces of content there, product positioning and proof-based content, these two are the ones that you want to have direct call to actions on the other side. If you are not putting a direct call to action on the other side, you are massively shooting yourself in the foot with the opportunity that you just had. You're 2 yards out from goal and you've missed the target because you've got this incredible opportunity there. You're showcasing what your product can do. You're showcasing what your product, not just the result it can create, but probably how it worked. So when you're talking about the result of a client, you're usually also talking about how you helped them get there, which is basically like product positioning in itself as well. In either instance here, proof or a product awareness post, both instances are absolutely primed to not ask somebody to comment, to not ask somebody to do something else, or to just leave it hanging there. This is the perfect time to be asking people to reach out to you, to book that call. Something along the lines of, if you would like to scale your coaching business to either 6, multi-6 or 7 figures, then send me a DM right now and I'll send you all the details. That's how I could do it inside my coaching business. However, if I was to talk about Josh, for instance, Josh, I think he's 4 months inside the private coaching. He's now upgraded into systems of scale for our mastermind, specifically for coaches who are over 6 figures now. When Josh came to us, he was about 6K a month inside his coaching business. In the first month, we did 10K. Second month, we did 12.5K. Third month, we did 19K. Fourth month, we did 24K. So we were able to showcase that incredible result there and exactly how he's done it with a 6-week repeatable system that we've built for him and him only. That's not just product positioning. It's not just the result. The call to action can be tailored. If you would also like to take a coaching business that's below 10K a month right now to significantly over 10K a month and scale with repeatable systems just like Josh has done, then DM me the word interested and I'll send you all the details. So when it is a proof-based post, allow yourself to get really, really specific about the type of result that you've just created for somebody else. The only thing that you need to be careful with there is just make sure it's not a one-off. If it's your only successful client ever, maybe you need to look at your coaching product anyway. But if it's like your best coaching client ever, then you probably wouldn't be wanting to use it as an example of what most people will experience on the way in. However, if it's the type of thing that very often happens inside your coaching product by people who take action, then you definitely can talk about it, and you can use the relevancy of, if you would also like to X, Y, and Z like this person did over here that I've just mentioned, then DM me the word interested or book the call via the link in the bio. That is a direct call to action. It's absolutely incredible, but it needs to be used on the right posts so that you do not lose trust on your other styles of posts and it doesn't look like you're overselling. So this is the perfect time to be using it on these two different types of posts. Thanks so much, Coach, for watching this short clip right here. If you enjoyed this and you want to watch the full episode, I'll throw it somewhere on this side of the screen so you can simply click and watch. And if you want to watch something that's maybe a little bit different, but if you watch this and you love this, then you're really going to like this as well, I'll throw it on that side instead. So you can click through, watch, and I'll see you on the next video.